Are you tired of your dog pulling you on your walks? It can be frustrating, but it doesn't have to be that way. I know, you intend to be that amazing dog guardian. And so, you want to take your dog out to explore the world with you. But there's some miscommunication going on. You're being pulled in different directions because there's a couple of mistakes or misunderstandings that you have about your dog that's, giving you these difficulties walking them. First of all, your dog walks at a different pace than you do. And if you haven't noticed when they're off leash, they don't necessarily walk in a straight line. And sometimes, things in the environment can startle them or worry them. And some of it may be things that you look at them going, why are you scared of that? Why are you staring at that? So when you come to me and wanting to teach your dog to walk better on leash, you have to understand that when you put the 6-foot leash on them, because they walk at a different pace, they may not walk in a straight line, and things in the environment may worry them and they react to it. You and they may not have a very fun walk. Now, in my classes, you can learn to teach them to walk in a heel position. What we focus on in my classes is building a stronger connection and not necessarily, having to use all these different equipment to keep them in place next to you. Now, what I want to add here is that in my classes, I actually emphasize the importance of understanding your dog's need too. If your dog is reactive, you want to find the right distance that your dog can handle a trigger to prevent barking, lunging. Just like here in this video, that arcing around the other dog prevented maybe the barking and lunging of my client's dog because he tends to be a little bit reactive, and we are working on helping him feel more comfortable in his environment so he doesn't have to do that. So, we may have to start with a little arcing around other dogs, people with other dogs in the beginning. But he's doing wonderful at this point. Now, the other thing that I like to, share with my pet parents in my classes is that you shouldn't forget to let them do some sniffing and exploring. Letting them stop and sniff can actually make walks much more enjoyable for both of you. It helps them feel more at ease and can even reduce anxiety. Plus, did you know your dog will more likely be tired from sniffing than from walking at a fast pace or going these marathon distances? One of my clients recently shared a great insight, and he said, he used to want to go through the walk as quickly as possible, but now He realized that he has to be patient with his dog as they're going, doing the safaris, right? But he realized it's not just about the exercise, but it's about the experience they have together. Now, by understanding your dog's needs and adjusting your expectations, you can have a more enjoyable and fulfilling walks together also. So, if you want to teach your dog to walk nicely on leash, join one of my next group classes. You can click on the link that I share, or if you prefer private sessions, you can contact me to discuss what I provide in those kind of sessions also. Well, thank you for joining me for my Training Tip Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday.